Hey guys, alright, this is going to be controversial because I'm going to talk to you guys about my eBay account and the fact that it is probably going to get shut down in about 60 days. But before that even happens, within the next 2 weeks, all of my listings will be gone. I will have 0 items for sale by like the 28th or 29th. So I made an assumption when that eBay rep emailed me and said that there wouldn't be any further restrictions placed. That didn't mean that the hold on my account would be removed. What that meant is that I had 60 additional days in order to pay off my full account balance. In order to remove the hold on my account and restore my ability to post items, I have to pay off $6,153.64. Right? Alright, so first, let me explain real quick why this is okay and why I'm not freaking out a whole lot. I've been dealing with these huge eBay bills this whole entire year, okay? The whole point of eBay was to give me something to make YouTube videos about. Like I just said in one of my earlier videos, like, it was to create content. That was the goal. And I knew that I could make a bunch of mistakes and then record all of it so that you guys could learn what happens, right? So that being said, now I know exactly what happens when you fall behind your eBay bill. I know the time frames, I know the punishments, I know exactly what it entails. So now I'm going to do a video about that. It'll be published on October 23rd, and it's going to show you exactly what happens, exactly how long you have to pay the bill, and how far behind you can get without being punished. Because this is one of the reasons I let this happen, was because I knew that if I put myself through this, you guys can learn from it. Because I didn't know, you know? Like, I probably wouldn't be in this situation if I had easy access to somebody else going through all of this and knowing exactly how it would play out. I probably would have made some different... fuck it, no I wouldn't. This is exactly what I wanted. Like, it's great. It's the controversial shit I love. But anyway, so let me show you some things to kind of alleviate your fears a little bit. Yeah, I know, this number's fucking huge, guys. $6,000. Ah, that's so much money! Okay. First off, $3,400 in my rolling reserve on PayPal. That's over half of this bill. I have like 57 days or 56 days to pay this off. If I do not, then I could lose this eBay account permanently, which would be sad a little bit, but honestly, like, I know how to grow it. The fact that I haven't had some huge failure in my business endeavors is kind of been a flag, because all successful people that I know in the long term had multiple big failures before they made it. So, like, I knew that I was going to do things that wouldn't work. Like, that's part of like, if you want to thrive and you want to become exponentially successful, you have to accept the fact that you're going to fail. And you have to know that that is learning, and just to keep going and keep going and keep going. At one point, the current president, you know, fuck that, I'm not comparing myself to Trump. The president of the US was in billions of dollars in debt. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My point here, okay, $3,400 there, and almost $2,000 here. So in total, we have about $5,000. That's money that I'll probably get. I can't count on this cashback. Keep in mind, I always tell people, cashback is not your money until it is deposited in your account. That being said, it's kind of unlikely something's going to happen because they've already paid me $3,600 and I'm still getting payments. Like, this number was $2,000 something. So maybe none of this happens. You know, it's possible. It's not the end of the world if it does. So let's assume, knowing that it could be wrong, let's assume that I do get that money. So about $5,000. So in reality, I need to earn $1,153 in the next 57 days in order to prevent my account from being permanently shut down. This is assuming that after the extension passes for my account, that my account will immediately be shut down. In reality, I might have a little bit more time than that, but we'll see what happens. So it's actually kind of feasible that I'll be able to figure that out. That being said, I'm not going to get all of this money in the next 60 days. This is a 90 days worth hold. So in reality, I'm going to get about 70% of this money. And the cash back, probably about the same. So in reality, I'm going to need to earn more like $2,500. But honestly, guys, like, what I want to show you is that it's okay. I know it looks like, Jack, you're losing your eBay account. Why are you okay with that? You've worked so hard. It's all over. Everything's... It's not all over. There's always more options. And the role of my channel is to show you that, right? So, now you guys get to learn about stealth accounts. Because I have now set up with somebody who supplies stealth accounts. So I will be doing videos on how to use stealth accounts when your eBay account gets shut down, how to go about that, and also where to get them. It's not the end of the world, guys. It's gonna be okay. And look, even if this doesn't work, right? Like, even if my eBay account is permanently shut down, at the end of the day, I'll owe like $1,000, and I'll pay that off. And my life is already permanently changed. I now have the free time to do whatever the fuck I want. That's what my goal was. I never wanted to dropship all day. I did the bulk stuff because it was really thrilling and interesting and terrifying. And it made YouTube content. That's not going to change. YouTube makes me happy. I'm going to keep doing YouTube videos about, you know, all this kind of stuff. And the reality is, you know, I'm probably going to keep going with this kind of experimental eBay stuff where I'm not completely sure I'm going to make money, but I know it'll make good YouTube content, so I'm just going to keep going. So that's why I'm moving forward with this WebStrong store. And to any of you who kind of know that something's going on with my eBay account, but don't understand, okay, Jack, if you can't post items, how are you posting these? There's always a way, guys. And that's my goal, is to show you that you live in a world where there's almost always an answer. Whenever you come across an obstacle, it's temporary. There are very few obstacles in life that cannot be overcome. You just have to believe that the answer's there somewhere and just keep looking for it. You know, don't let people tell you it's impossible, because that's not true. You can Google basic shit, like fixing a fucking disposal or like modding a Game Boy. You'll find like 3 or 4 results that tell you you cannot fix this. This cannot be done. Because the reality is most humans are paranoid pessimists. Most people don't give a shit. They're scared. And they would rather just be like, oh, if it can't be done, that means I can't do anything about it, so I don't need to do anything. The reality is you can always do more. There's always something that you can do to overcome whatever obstacle it is that you face, okay? That's why you got to change the way that you think. You got to change your mind so that you see that there is always a solution. Because, yeah, it's true that there's not always a solution, you know? Not every single time. But the reality is, the vast majority of the time, there is an issue. But if you don't... the vast majority of the time, there's a solution. But if you don't think that that's possible, you're never even going to find it. You're not even going to look. You're fucked. Alright, guys. I'll see you next video, okay? I just figured I'd show you, you know. This is kind of hard for me because I know that people are going to, you know, be really uppity about this. It's going to scare people. But this is my reality, you know? And it's okay. I'm not a person who's happy because I'm ignorant and naive. I'm a person who's happy because I believe that that's the better way to be. Alright? See you next time, guys. Ciao.